Hey guys, Clone here, and today I'm going to be testing the on-move accuracy between the M48 Patton and the M60. As you can see, I have them both equipped exactly the same, and they're both going to be using the same exact crew. This way, all the results are completely fair. Over here we find the gun handling stats of the M48A5 Patton here on World of Tanks console, and these are the stats, of course, of the M60. Putting them side by side like this, you can see that according to these stats, the accuracy while moving, the M48A5 Patton does in fact beat the M60. But these do not take everything into account. My theory when I was making this video was that this is assuming both tanks are going full speed, meaning the Patton is only going 45 while the M60 is going 60 kilometers an hour. And so that is what I'm going to be testing today. First up is the M48 Patton. While on the move, going at its max speed of 45 kilometers an hour, 44, 45 you see at the bottom going up and down. This is it, assuming there's a tank directly in front of you and you do not have to turn your turret. Turning your turret does also come into play, but we're not talking about that right now. That will be for a later video. Here now is the M60, as you can see, going much faster, and there is the circle. And already you can tell it looks like it's a bit bigger. And I can tell you that, in fact, it is. I have merged two screenshots together, and as you can see, the outer ring is the M60, while the inner ring is the M48. Both tanks are going their maximum speed limit. It says in the bottom that the M48 was going 44, but that was while it was going up and down from 44 to 45 rather rapidly. They are both on flat ground, both going at their maximum speed limit. Both of them have the same crews, both of them have the same equipment, both of them have food. So these results are completely fair. So I ran some more tests. This time I slowed them both down. I tried to get them to about 34 kilometers an hour. And you're wondering, why 34 kilometers an hour? That's because if I ever want to test these against the FE215B one day, I can, because that's the max speed of the FE215B. And as we all know, the FE215B is renowned for its on-the-move accuracy. So it was hard to keep it steady there at the speed I wanted. So we will use a screenshot yet again to show how accurate they were on the move at 34. The M60 was a lot easier to keep around that speed. But let's get into the screenshot now. Here you will see that in the screenshot they were both going the same speed, 34 kilometers an hour and 34 kilometers an hour. But this time, the M48 Patton is less accurate than the M60. So that means, yes, your accuracy on the move is relative to the speed you're going. So just because it says you're more accurate on the move in the garage doesn't mean you will be actually in the game. Given the same circumstances, pretending the M48 is going 40 and the M60 is going 40 because they're both doing the same thing and you're both aiming at the same targets and you both have the same equipment, same crew skills and everything about the tank, the M60 is going to be more accurate on the move. However, the M60 can go 60 kilometers an hour, and if you're going 60 kilometers an hour, you will be less accurate. Then I thought to myself, why don't I just use math to figure this out? And so I did. On the left you see the Patton, on the right you see the M60. The Patton's accuracy increases 0.028 meters per 100 meters per 1 kilometer an hour added to the speed, while the M60 increases 0.0275 meters per 100 meters per 1 kilometer an hour increase. That means, yes, the M60's gun does better on the move. So what exactly is the M60's accuracy while going 45 kilometers an hour? Well, it's pretty easy to figure out. What you do is you take the number we just figured out, which is going to be 0.0275, then you multiply that by the speed you're going, which in this case we're going to be going 45 kilometers an hour, so the same speed as the M48 Patton. So 45. Then you add your base accuracy, which is 0.33. And there you go. There is your result. Your accuracy on the move while going 45 kilometers an hour in the M60 is 1.5675. Rounding up is 1.57. This means going 45 kilometers an hour, the Patton's accuracy is 1.62, while the accuracy of the M60 is 1.57. And then if we decide to add in the accuracy while moving the turret, which is what you would be doing while you're aiming at somebody, and moving, then the M60 yet again has a much significant advantage over the Patton, but we're not going to be adding that in today. We did some more tests on some more competitive pairs, this time the T62A and the 140. First one is the T62A. We will not go into as much depth as the Patton and the M60. We're just going to go at max speed. Here's the T62A going at 50 kilometers an hour. Here's the 140 going at 55. Now both these crews are 50% because one crew was better than the other, so I decided to just put brand new crews in both of them just so that they would be fair. Here are the results we had. Yes, the Object 140 blows the T62 away when it comes to relative accuracy on the move. Per 100 meters and 1 kilometer an hour, the accuracy of the 140 increases 0.0216. Meanwhile, the accuracy of the T62A increases 0.0272 per 100 meters per 1 kilometer an hour. Therefore, the Object 140 going the same speed as the T62A is going to be much better than the accuracy of the T62A going at max speed. In fact, the accuracy is going to be 0.0216. Then, of course, you multiply by how fast you're going. We're going to be going 50 kilometers an hour. And then you add your base accuracy, which is 0.35. And so our result is going to be 1.43 as compared to the 1.7 of the T62A. So the 140, in fact, blows the T62 away when it comes to on-the-move gun handling. Finally, we're going to be testing the Chieftain Mk versus the FV215B. Why? Well, I know the FV215B's gun handling is one of the best in this game, but the Chieftain's is really good too. And I know the FV hits more shots on the move, and I feel more comfortable in the FV on the move, but is that just because it's slower? Well, today we're going to find that out as well. So that was just the Chieftain Mk full speed on the move with a 50% crew, same exact equipment. Yep, everything about these tanks are the same in regards to what they have equipped and what crew they have. And now this is the FV215B with a 50% crew, and already you can tell just how much more accurate the FV215B's gun is. And now it's time for the math, and oh boy, the FV215B still blows away the Chieftain Mk with its increase of 0.023 meters per 100 meters per 1 kilometer an hour, while the Chieftain Mk is at 0.0307 meters per 100 meters per 1 kilometer an hour increase. We still want to know exactly how accurate the Chieftain Mk is going at the same speed as the FV215B, so 34 kilometers. So to do that, we're going to do 0.0307. Then we're going to multiply that by the speed we're going to be going, which is 34 kilometers an hour. And then we're going to add our base accuracy, which is 0.32. I think it is. Yes, it is. 0.32. I'm looking at it right now. So this is going to be the on-the-move accuracy going at 34 kilometers an hour. There you have it. The accuracy of the Chieftain Mk going at 34 kilometers an hour is 1.36, while the FV215B's is 1.13. The FV215B blows it away no matter what speed it's going. So what did you guys think of that as a video? I was doing all those on my own, you know, trying to calculate all those, and then I decided to put it into a video, which I did. Was it okay? Was it entertaining? Was it a little bit boring? Let me know in the comments below. I want to improve if I ever do anything like this again, because maybe I want to do this with camouflage, or maybe I want to do this with view range. So I'd love to know your feedback, guys. So leave it in the comments below, what you think needs to be improved, what needs to be taken out, what needs to be sped up, you know, so on, so forth. And make sure you go check out Space Bandit and GotADingy, because this is me outroing. As always, their links are in the description below. They have YouTubes, they have Twitches, so make sure you go check them out. And I will see you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.